Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and this is Faith in Business with Britt. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am a CEO, founder, and creator of my nonprofit called Project Lighthouse, and this is a three-part series and we are on part 3. Episodes 1 and 2 are uploaded to my channel. It is what does faith look like in business and what does obedience look like in business. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and check out those videos. But in today's video, we will be talking about what does timing and trust look like in your business and also in your personal life. So let's get going. So timing and trust, very important aspects to not only your personal growth, but also your business growth. Often have the mindset to want to do things in my way, in my timeline, and sometimes that just doesn't work out. It's just not the right time. Sometimes I'm not ready for it. Sometimes I'm not prepared for it. And when you move on your own timeline, you will get things done. You will accomplish what it is that you need to accomplish, but it won't be on God's timeline. And in experience, I learned that when it's not on God's timeline, you will find yourself stressed, you will find yourself drained, you will find yourself frustrated, and it's because we're trying to move at a pace that God does not want us to move at. There's certain things that in a slow season, it's important to pay attention to, it's important to listen to, and God often slows things down so that you can find that peace and find that comfort in knowing that you can lean on Him. And also just when things are slowing down, what is it that God is trying to get you to pay attention to? Also, that timing of you having a silent moment is not God disappearing, it's just Him trying to get you to get through your obstacles and your tests and your trials with leaning on Him. And that timing of, you may be waiting right now on a job interview, you may be waiting on a callback, you may be waiting for a grant, you might be waiting for the state to approve your nonprofit, to approve your paperwork. And in that season of time where you're waiting, allow that process to help you grow and teach you how to be patient, because everything of how we live these days is instant gratification. And the reality of the situation is nothing is instant when you're starting your business from the ground up. It's not instant. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes knowledge, and it takes you constantly leaning on your faith and leaning on God and praying. And your timing may not be what you want it to be, but God has you right where He needs you at this very moment. And just remember that God is walking with you. Everything that's happening around us is moving so fast, and the outside world may seem like it's a lot of noise right now, and it may seem like you can't keep up, and it's a constant trying to keep up with the day-to-day activities or the day-to-day what you need to get done. But pace yourself. It's okay. You're not gonna accomplish everything in the 24 hours. You're not. It's okay to pace yourself, but the timing of what you're waiting on is because there's something else you need to be paying attention to in this moment. And it's okay to feel frustrated, because those are natural emotions. We're going to feel frustrated, we're going to feel tired, we're going to feel like, I'm doing this and I don't see anything happening or any movement. But God is constantly moving behind the scenes, and He's constantly putting every single puzzle piece together so that it could work for your greater good. He's shifting, He's molding, He's shaping. He's even mentioning your name or your business name in rooms that you haven't even stepped foot in yet. So remember that if you rush that timeline, you may end up missing your blessing, because God is working on something for you. And if you rush it, you may miss out on what it is that He has for you, or you may miss out on the lesson that God wants you to pay attention to. So remember that with timing, you have to trust the process. And trusting the process is very, very difficult. It is, because you can't see it. You're trying to imagine it, and you just are hitting a wall, and you want to keep going, but you can't see anything happening. But that comes with trust, with patience, and with timing. God is working, He is moving, and although you can't see it, although you can't feel it, He's working while we're sleeping, while we're driving in the car, while we're at work, while we're filming videos. So he's always working. And even though you can't see it, just know that He's working on your timeline. And don't rush your timeline to make it fit your needs, because your needs may not be what the business needs are. Or if it's personal, it may not be what your personal needs are. So try to remain patient, try to remain calm. And I do have an example of just something recent that happened to me. I recently received donations of goods for my business, and I was thinking to myself that had I received that even a month ago or maybe 2 months ago, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't in a place to receive. I wasn't in a place to organize stuff for my business. Although I have been moving things around, doing little things here and there, I wasn't in a mindset to receive it. There was a lot of things that I was working on within myself that I needed to cleanse and purify before I could put myself in that mindset of really diving into that business owner mindset. And a month ago, I wasn't organized. I needed to actually clean. I needed to make space. I needed to make room. I'm still working on things for my business as far as behind the scenes, websites, things like that. And a month ago, I wouldn't have been ready mentally to receive it. But in that time of, while I thought I needed to receive something and I was waiting for goods, I was actually preparing my home. I was preparing my space, my time. I was preparing my mental health. I was preparing for this moment of being busy. So a month ago, I may not have been as busy. I was busy, but not as busy as I was last week. And if I wasn't preparing myself and organizing my space, I wouldn't have been ready to receive the goods that me and my boyfriend were organizing last week for our giveaway. And that's just one example of timing. It just wasn't the right time for me to receive any of that stuff in February or even in January, because I wasn't ready. But in that moment, I took that time to prepare and organize and clean and make sure that I was ready and my space was ready to receive those goods. And in this moment and in this time last week, it was the perfect time to do it. We not only had the space, but we had the time, we had the moments to organize, we planned out days to go out and give away. So it just worked exactly how it was supposed to work when it was supposed to. And there are other things in the works, and that's happening right now, that I will discuss in future videos. But it has been a great time, and acknowledging that I have been in a waiting season and learning more patience and enduring through what I have been going through, it allows for me to see this time period as growth, and it allows for me to enjoy it even more, because I'm understanding that this is the process that I'm in right now. This is what I'm going through. This is what is going to make me stronger. This is what's going to make me more consistent and more determined to keep going and not give up and not get frustrated, because there's going to be moments where I have a lot of stuff, and there's going to be moments where I have almost nothing. But in both moments, you have to find the balance in what am I learning, how am I going to grow, and what am I going through right now that's going to propel me forward to becoming the better business owner, but also a better version of myself. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, that timing and trust, they go hand in hand, but they're also very important to your process. So don't rush it. Don't give up. Don't get frustrated. Just pray through it. Allow God to speak through you and allow Him to use you in this time of waiting and in this time of being prepared to receive what your business is blessed to receive. And it's all in God's timing. It's all in His timeline. So don't worry and don't get down on yourself. Just keep going, keep pressing, and keep staying consistent in what you're doing. So I hope this video has blessed you. If you can like, comment, and subscribe and share it with someone that may need to hear this word. I hope that you guys have a blessed day and a blessed week, and I'll see you in the next one.